when you went to go to market to sell your company, did you choose to go to market, or did a buyer appear, or what was the process?
They came to me. They came to me. I had a lot of people calling me. And if you're a small business, here's one thing I would advise. If a broker calls you and says, do you want to sell your business? Say no. If you say nothing else, they're after you. You know, they'll start diving at you. So I just learned, I got them all the time. Nope, nope, nope. You know, no, done. I didn't want to sell through a broker because I just figure they're going to take my money. They're going to say they're the king, they're the kingpin. And now they kind of control me. You know, I'm base, they pull me. I was lucky enough to have somebody contact me. And the coolest thing about that was just about like getting a job when you're 35. They were giving me a better value than I had estimated. So when they gave me a number, I think it was the best negotiating thing I ever did. They gave me a number over lunch. And I remember going, what do you think about that? You know, and in my mind, I'm going, holy moly. But then there's this thing where I don't want to leave my company. And ultimately, what my wife was like, listen, we moved across the country. We don't know the life we left behind. It would be truly, between you and I, not wrong, but it would be irresponsible. Because remember, small businesses can go away like that.
Right.
My business, boom.
Right.
One little thing.
Like, I don't, you know, like, and I love that you're talking about this, because the majority of my clients, or not majority, but a lot of our strategic clients, are doing valuations each year, right? So they have an idea of what their value is. And the reason why we've been doing that is because we've seen in the last 5 years, kind of post-pandemic, that buyers are going directly to, so you're going to get that call, and you're going to get a call from like a CEO that you might know, or a company that you might know. And if you're not prepared for that, to say, oh, yeah, you know, let me think about that, or position it, even if they call and say an amazing number, you almost at the very jump kind of mess up the deal, right?
First off, are you going to be able to survive due diligence? They're going to come in and they are going to climb up your butt. I mean, you are going to, it's going to be 6 months and you are going to be working all day. They call it deal fatigue. And, you know, you will get, I mean, literally, when they come in. Now, I was lucky. I did this. I had a review every year of a bank review of my, because I borrowed money. They made me do it. So when somebody came to buy me, it was like, listen, you do your due diligence. And by the way, due diligence means you said it was worth $100. They come in and they go, no, it's worth 80 because you screwed up. You know, you didn't tell me that you had, you didn't tell me you had 800,000 baseball caps in your warehouse, so they say, no, we're not going to do that. And then they just basically say, but my due diligence was there. And when they said, we're going to come in and do diligence, I said, okay, guys, there's nothing wrong. There is nothing wrong. And if you try and find it, I was fortunate. I didn't have to sell it. I said, I'll just walk.
Yeah.
I'll walk. I don't need it. It's an aggravation. I have 5 girls, which nobody knows right now. I have, I got more than I thought I would get. Leave.
Yeah.
Now, many people aren't in that position, but thankfully I was. And that was by, I think, I'd say a little bit hard work and some luck.